After the opening pyro, we see WWF New York is jazzed for the show, and some intrepid journalism going on back in the arena. The opening match pits the Dudley Boyz with a Z against the WWF Tag Team Champions Edge and Christian, two teams that have been feuding on and off over the last 12 months. The Dudley Boyz' first, and somehow to this point only, WWF Tag Title reign was ended by Edge and Christian in a triangle ladder match also featuring the Hardy Boys, also with a Z, at 2000's WrestleMania 2000. Since then, ENC defeated both teams in the first TLC match at SummerSlam and added 4 more title reigns after losses to Too Cool, the Hardys, the inexplicable team of Rock and Undertaker, and even Los Conquistadores. Tonight's encounter was ignited by the Dudleys powerbombing Kurt Angle's brother Eric through a table on Christmas, causing Kurt's fellow Team ECK members to keep it in the family by introducing the Dudley parents, Mama Faye and Levon. Thankfully though, Bubba Ray and Devon didn't stand for this Big Daddy Dudley erasure. The feud escalated from there, with Edge and Christian giving the belated Christmas gifts of matching concussions to the Dudley Boys off a pair of concertos, even using the wall for assistance.
That's the wall up there, brother!
Bubba was also put through a table on SmackDown, but there's no time for that because the match is already underway. ENC head for the Canadian border but get detained back to Dudleyville, where Edge suffers a neckbreaker that would soften him up for 2 years later. Bubba tosses Christian high in the air like a big of pizza pie and outsmarts him by rolling through on his head scissors to just stand there and punch Edge right off the apron. Christian soon hits Devon with an elbow to work over the brain, which opens him up for a Russian leg sweep. Edge returns the favor with a neckbreaker of his own to Devon and goes to trash talk Bubba, a moment that leads to this show's Don West Creamer Award winner for Best Commentary on the show.
He missed the front splash, Mike, and creamed himself out!
I love it when Edge talks trash. Doesn't it keep you aroused? What? Well, you said you love it. How much do you love it?
ENC attempt to humiliate Devon by finishing him off with the piledriver bearing his own brother's name, the Spike Piledriver, but Devon fights out to slingshot Edge into Christian's groin. Devon finally reaches Bubba for the tag, but Christian was able to distract the referee by getting Mike Chioda to look at him instead of the Dudleys. Take that, Blue Dot! The ref remains distracted as ENC go for the concerto, but Devon has a different tune of mind as he ducks and hits a double clothesline, allowing him to finally get the hot tag as Edge and Christian are both launched all around the ring by Bubba Ray, who also shows no mercy to Christian's tailbone. Edge attempts to swing momentum back in his favor with a belt shot that gets turned into a roll-up, but he kicks out and then spears Bubba out of a 3D while Christian hits a DDT onto Devon. Edge and Christian then mock the Dudleys with their own version of the Wise Up, but Bubba rolls through and Devon tips Edge over to once again attack poor Christian's groin. The 3D connects on take 2, and at long last, those damn Dudleys are once again WWF Tag Team Champions, inspiring millions of children all around the world to ignore head trauma and play through the pain. ECW fan mimics shooting Jerry Lawler in the head, while backstage, NXT's biggest signing yet arrives as TV's Drew Carey wants to gain insight on how to run a successful pay-per-view with his own coming up 6 days later.
Hey, guess what I ran into? Kamala. Yeah, I ran into him at an airport. You know what he sings?
If I had a dollar for all the places I've been, I wouldn't have to worry. I have hurt routine. If I had a dollar.
Wow, great video, Justin. I can tell from your voice that you're cool and really sexy. If you enjoyed this clip like I did, then watch the full episode and subscribe to the channel to never miss a video.